They go from green to brown.
Yeah.
And the brown is pretty much most of the year. and then come November, it takes a shit all over my lawn with all those leaves.
Just the fact that you feel like you've been punched in the stomach after eating it.
From the inside.
Yeah. Yes, there's a gnome trying to get out of your stomach. Serious things happen here. They need to make it out of concrete so they can hose down the blood.
Welcome to Hella Foggy, a podcast about the Bay Area.
I'm Greg. He's Wayne.
We're two Bay Area natives from both sides of the bay.
Our podcast gets a little ranty,
a little sentimental,
sometimes informative,
but mostly pointless.
Basically, it's just us trying to make sense of this weird place we love and call home.
So make love to your overstuffed mission burrito with everything. Or not.
Enjoy Hella Foggy. Hi, Wayne.
Hi, Greg. Very low energy.
I think it was perfect energy.
All right. How you doing?
I'm good. I got a haircut. How are you?
I don't get too many of those, but yeah, you look great. You look like you're about to hit the town.
Yeah, I'm not. I might go for a walk later, but I don't know if I'll hit the town.
Oh yeah. Okay. All
Town's kind of far. It's like a mile.
The downtown, I guess Martinez.
Yeah,
that's a good walk. A mile. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but I don't want to go downtown.
Okay. Do you have like parks near you or something?
Yeah, there's a lovely park across the street from my house.
Okay. Are you going to watch the soccer game later on today?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference?
I don't know. I don't. I like the geopolitical between some of these teams. Yeah, like the possibilities, right?
Yeah.
When Argentina played England, there's the history behind that was pretty fascinating, right? I was kind of hoping for a France and England matchup. I guess we got it with the third place matchup.
Yep.
And then even Spain and Argentina with the longer history of that. I don't know.
It was so where I got my haircut yesterday, there were like 5 barbers and they're all Hispanic and they're all going for Spain.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of Argentina. I guess Argentina has a reputation for cheating.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could go either way. I mean, I have Argentinian coworkers, so kind of want to support them for that. But then also, like, I want to see a different team win.
So you're going to be happy.
I'm Switzerland on this. Yeah, I'm totally Switzerland. All right. A couple takebacks today, but more so just going back and clarifying. You'd referenced the 5 Michaels.
Yeah.
From the 70s and 80s, the graphic designers of San Francisco. Those were Michael Schwab, which we talked about.
Yeah.
Michael Vanderbilt, Michael Mabry, Michael Cronin, and Michael Manwaring.
Yeah.
Yep. There's 5. Port of Oakland. So this was a long time rumored thing about the Port of Oakland cranes being the inspiration for the Imperial walkers from Star Wars. I think everybody sort of believes that. George Lucas has denied it. Just saying.
I have a thing about that. When I was in London, there's a record store and I forget the name of it, but at the time I was like, I love this place because they put out records. And they had a compilation in the window in Oakland of underground Oakland bands.
Yeah.
Which was weird because it was London. But then they had the cranes on the front.
Yeah. And you're like, those are Imperial walkers.
Yeah. And I ran in and I shouted it at everybody in the store.
You bloody Imperials.
I didn't say with a bad fake English accent.
I didn't even try.
I know you did it. It's very funny.
I was in Bristol. There are a lot of murals down in Bristol, and they actually have this huge wall covered in an Imperial walker.
There you go.
Weirdly enough. So if there is a connection to the Empire and the Brits, I don't know how to deny it now. So
because there was a mural?
Because then the initial, right, they were all British.
Who was all?
That was the whole thing. Like all the British were like the bad guys.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Moving on. Because, this is not a Star Wars podcast.
No.
We had mentioned the old clothing brand Esprit.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, it's all over the mom boards right now.
Oh.
Costco is selling, I don't know, maybe a limited series of Esprit sweatshirts.
Oh, Wayne, we should go. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have it drape over our bare shoulder.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, there's a bunch of different designs. I mean, different colors, I guess. Because there's only one design of the traditional Esprit sweatshirt. But yeah, so you can go to Costco and get them right now. I think it's like $17 or something. It's a deal.
All right.
We had mentioned something about Sammy Hagar being from Marin.
Yeah.
He's actually from Salinas. He was born in Salinas.
Oh, so they beyond the Bay Area, but
we'll count it. And then you remember the name of your friend from the United States of America band?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, he's a nice guy. He's not my friend. Like, we're not going to go to Costco and get a Spree sweater.
But you and I will.
And I thought his name was Peter, but his name is Jim Borges. I don't even know if he's alive. So that's how good of a friend I am. He also worked on stuff for Sesame Street. So that's kind of interesting too.
That is really cool.
And?
That would be amazing. I have a friend who bought a Muppet.
Oh, nice.
It is crazy how animated and believable Muppets can be. You just sort of suspend all reality and just believe it. You know, like, oh, that's a person. That's a thing. That's a animate object.
They're puppets.
I don't know. They've got a soul, I think.
All right.
All right, what are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about stuff that, I don't know, might be underrated.
Or
might be overrated. That's what we're going to determine here.
Okay.
Things that are either underrated or overrated or just right rated.
Oh, I like that. There's got to be a, you nailed it kind of rating.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. What do you got?
All right. Well, I'm going to go big and conceptual.
Oh, boy.
Dining on the water.
Ooh.
Overrated.
Ooh. Okay. Where on the water, though?
Well, not a specific place, because then it would be about the place.
What body of water? How's that?
The bay.
The bay? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on the view, I think.
No, it doesn't.
Like if you're overlooking some gorgeous...
That's not a meal. I can't... I can have an empty belly and look at the bay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the experience of going to a restaurant to buy food to eat.
Yeah.
And having it go, oh, you know what? We don't have to try as hard because we have a view. That's what I'm talking about. There's no restaurant that I've been to. There's restaurants that have lovely food that are on the wall. There are. I'm not going to... Look, Pier 23 is great. The ramp is pretty good. But you're not going to get like an amazing meal at a place that's sitting on the water. You're just not. And I defy you, Wayne. And don't bring the view in, because the view is not the view you can sit on.
It's the ambiance. So you're talking about overrated. Okay, I'm not talking about the food. The food's not going to be affected by the view.
No,
the ambiance
the view
is, though.
Is free. The view, you can walk outside. If you're going to a restaurant, for a view, you know what? Have fun at prom. That's all I'm going to say. But if you're going to a restaurant for good, like a meal that is memorable and great, you're not going to get it at a place that is overlooking the water.
Okay.
No, that's not true. I'm talking specifically about places that are on the water.
Sure. Like you said, Pier 23, we've had drinks there. We've had maybe a burger for lunch.
I'll go to Pier 23 anytime. I love Pier 23, but it's not an amazing meal. And I've never, ever, ever in my life been to a restaurant that's on the water and had a transformative meal.
I'd agree. I don't think there are that many restaurants on the water that can say that their food, plus the fact that they're on the water, is going to be transformative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you're paying for the ambiance, I think.
I mean, you're not paying for the ambiance of Pier 23. I have to wear a hat.
No, I'm talking about there's Water Bar, Epic Steakhouse, right? The restaurants, on the other side of the ferry building. We used to go to Kelly's Mission Rock. Remember that in the old days and just hang out. Although that was, that again, that's just having drinks.
Yeah, it's not. Having
Scott's across the bay, right? Scott's was out there.
It's not good. It's
There, what's the place down?
It has seafood in the name. It's probably
Sam's Chowder House in Half Moon Bay. Okay, the food is good, not great, but again, to be able to see the sunset.
Once again, I'm not
Cliff House.
Yeah, not really a fine establishment. Yes, but it's not like I'm not going to weep eating that food because the water, the ocean, the sea, the seals, the seagulls, they are a crutch. So yeah, you bring me a shrimp Louis sandwich and it's going to be great. And it's going to be on your sourdough, but it's not going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to try, Wayne, because they got suckers like you who are coming in to look at the view.
You know what? I'm not going to say that it's overrated. I'm not going to say it's underrated. I'm going to say it's perfectly rated.
This is going to be a long episode.
I'm going to play Switzerland on this guy.
Right.
Switzerland on the restaurants on the water. You're going there for a reason. You're going there to experience the atmosphere, the view,
Who cares?
Well, then you shouldn't be going there.
You can sit on a bench and go to a good restaurant, get the food to go, sit on a bench.
Then do it.
There you go.
Then do it.
I've solved all the problems.
All right.
Oh, man, I'm angry. I don't even want to look at the screen.
Why don't you move further inland?
I'll be complaining about the Sacramento River, like overlooking the... What's the next one?
Similarly, I do have something about the water, surrounded by water.
Yeah.
I have Angel Island.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to hear it because that's on my list.
Oh, is it? I have it as an underrated location to go for a hike.
I have it as an overrated, not for a hike, but as a destination.
Okay. As a hike, I think it's underrated. You know, it does take some effort to get there, right? You can't just like drive there. You have to, take a ferry, which could be like $10 or whatever.
That's not underrated.
I think more people should go. I've done it once and it's beautiful. You get 360-degree views, obviously. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge. You can see Alcatraz. You can see Treasure Island from there. You can see across to Tiburon, depending on the fog, right? But it should theoretically be pretty fogless most of the time.
All right.
Yeah. And then obviously there's the historical aspects of it with the place where all the Chinese were interned and held before the immigration allowed them to go into San Francisco.
Wow, this is so interesting because I'm agreeing with everything you're saying.
Yeah. But
I think it's overrated.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how did you get to the initial opinion about it being overrated?
I just, the times that I've been there, you're talking about, but yes, you need to take that's why that's overrated. It's like you get there and the state park, I think it's a state park, right? Mm-hmm. Is poignant. It's like it's super fascinating, super interesting. That is a very moving 10 minutes of looking
through the bunkers. Yeah.
It's like that's super interesting.
Yeah.
And that story is like not told enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hike, I can do that hike in a gazillion different places and I don't have to take a friggin' boat to get there. The views are great. The views are, don't get me wrong, when it's nice weather, the views are wonderful. But like to get out there,
it's a haul.
It's a haul, and the hike is like it's when you get to the tippy top, it's amazing. The hike itself is really boring, and it's steep enough that it's just a pain in the neck.
Yeah. So I went, I would say about 20 years ago, maybe even 25.
Yeah.
I do remember, like, you go to Muir Woods, it's gorgeous. You got these huge, gigantic trees, right? You can smell the forest and all that.
Yeah.
Here, it's a lot of dry, arid landscape, right?
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. It's not green by any means.
No.
Perfect place to essentially jail people, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But yeah, I just think, again, back to the views, right? You do get an amazing view that is kind of hard to get anywhere else.
This is interesting because this episode, I'm learning a lot about you, Wayne, because you're a sucker for views.
I'm a visual person.
Like you'll eat slop as long as there's a view, is what I'm learning.
As long as it looks good, yeah. But yeah, no, I think the history of it is insane. I can't confirm, but doing the math, my great grandfather would have been on Angel Island.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there's a sort of familial thing. Connection. Yeah.
So you had family in San Francisco prior to your parents?
Yeah.
Or at least a connection?
Yeah. So my great-grandfather was I would assume he would have been a paper son that came over. And
what's a paper?
Paper son. So in the 1906 earthquake, the records of all the people that lived here, the Chinese that lived in America, were burned. They just, they just didn't exist anymore after the big earthquake.
Right.
And what a lot of, it's essentially illegal now when you think about it, but they created these paper trails, paper sons of people that were born here or that were citizens, and said, like, I have got 5 sons. Their names are X, Y, Z, and whatever, right? And so they would sell those individual names back to China and say, like, there's a 10-year-old son. His name is now Joe Fong. Right. Or whatever, right? And guess what? He can come to America now. And so, because he has this paper name that we have registered as a citizen. So there was this whole like way of getting in, and that was the whole Paper Sons thing.
See, we learn things by listening to this podcast.
So there's a lot of family that had done that. And then I think in the 60s, because of the Chinese Exclusion Act, I think the repeal of it changed a lot of it. So
that's super interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
And it's interesting we both had Angel Island.
Do you have another one?
Yeah. And this one's this one's controversial. Summer in Northern California is overrated.
Summer in Northern California.
Yeah.
Was it because of it's
hot, dry, and dusty? Or it's foggy.
It's hella foggy. And yeah, like even where I'm at right now, the past week, it's been hella foggy in the morning. Well, overcast at least. And it takes maybe a couple hours to burn off. But I was driving up the peninsula yesterday, and there's just like a blanket over like San Francisco and maybe Daly City.
Right.
So I don't think that goes away.
Yeah. So it was foggy here today. It's actually super, like this week, it's supposed to be super nice, like in the 70s.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's nice. I think it's like 20 Celsius, 25 Celsius.
Yeah.
But last week was nasty.
Really? Like nasty hot?
Nasty hot. It was like in the upper 90s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it just, I remember as a kid, like, and this is granted, I grew up in the East Bay, so it's a different weather situation. Like 15 minutes from here, it's going to be like 20 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
Microclimates is something we need to discuss at some point because it's insane. But yeah, so it's going to be 20 degrees cooler once you get on the other side of the Berkeley Hills, typically.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I just remember, like, I loved fall and winter and early spring because the hills were like emerald, right?
Mm-hmm.
And early May, they start turning that gold.
Yeah.
And it's just, it hurts your eyes. So like,
yeah, it feels oppressive too. Like,
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And it just like, and then I remember as a kid walking through that kind of grass and just coming out of it with like cattails in my
oh, I hate those.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
And
they'd stick all over your corduroy jeans.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst.
And then you are too young to remember, but there was the horrible drought, like in 77, I want to say.
Okay.
And it was just, everything was hot. And it was also like the same time as the gas crisis.
Ugh.
And so I have this vision of just being in these long car lines and it being not a cloud in the sky, really hot, and then sunlight bouncing off all the 1970s chrome.
Oh, wow.
So it hurts your eyes, and then there's like the light reflecting off the hills, and it's just like, it's a gross feeling.
I can see that. That's so... That visual itself it sort of screams late 70s, right? With the gas lines and the oppressive heat, the mirage effect coming off everything, you know.
Yeah. Well, do you agree with my assessment?
Overrated? I think, yeah. I think there's an element of, because it's such a tourist attraction during peak vacationing thing, right? But yeah, I agree. The best times of the year are fall, winter. Yeah, I know you would say spring, but fall is my favorite.
Yeah, fall is my favorite too.
The best weather, absolutely 100% everywhere, right? The fog is less. You get that little bit of Indian summer that is warm, but it's like that last warmth before it sort of dips a little bit.
Like up until and I don't even mind when it gets damp, but it's like mid-October is like perfect. And then they're starting to turn a little bit.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, we don't get unless, they've been planted here, but we don't really get that vast color change, right? Than, say, like, New England gets or something.
Yeah, but there's some.
Yeah.
It depends on where you end up. But you're right. It's not like, so when I was living in the Midwest, Michigan can take on New England any day in terms of fall.
The autumn leaves, color change, yeah.
Well, and that's an interesting thing, too, because like Midwestern summer, you can count on rain almost every day for it'll be like 45 minutes, but you'll get rain.
Yeah.
And here it's like you may get a couple days in June, July, and August.
Yeah. It's nothing. Heck. Yeah. That's why the hills are so yellow beige.
Yeah.
Like my neighbor planted a maple tree in front of his house. So you get, the colors all the time, every year. Yeah. I've got these two big sycamores.
Yeah, I like sycamores.
They go from green to brown.
Yeah.
And the brown is pretty much most of the year. and then come November, it takes a shit all over my lawn with all those leaves.
Yeah.
And it's just, like 1 foot coating of these big, crispy, crunchy leaves that are pain to rake up.
Yeah.
All right. But yes, I would agree. Overrated.
All right, good.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to bring up, it's the Mission Burrito.
Ooh. Oh.
Which I'm a big fan of.
Right.
Is it overrated, underrated, or perfectly rated?
That's a good question. Because as a food stuff,
yeah,
it is what it is. Either you like it or you don't like it, right?
Yeah.
For it to be like this legendary San Francisco thing, I think it's kind of BS.
So is it only like San Francisco that has Mission burritos? You've been elsewhere. I'm assuming you've had burritos in Michigan.
I did see going back to London, when I was in London, and this was years ago.
Yeah.
There was now serving San Francisco style Mission burritos. I'm not going to eat that. I'm not going to have a burrito in London.
Yeah. Did it look good though? Like, did you see what it potentially could have been?
No, it was just a sign.
Oh, okay.
I'm from the Bay Area.
Yes, I brought a ruler. I need to measure your burrito.
But to me, it's like, it's one of the mysteries of Mexican food, at least how Americans do Mexican food, where it's just, there's maybe, if you're pushing it, there's 5-6 ingredients. And all the Mission Burrito is saying is like, we'll just put more of everything.
More. We'll use a bigger tortilla.
Yeah.
And, about 3 feet of aluminum foil.
Yeah. The aluminum foil alone, I think, makes it questionable.
Yeah.
And I like Mission Burritos fine.
Yeah.
I like a food stuff that you just that can be your only meal for the entire day.
Oh, it'll last. Yeah. I've learned as I've gotten older not to attempt to eat the entire thing.
No.
Because that is a recipe for just
a
lot of things going wrong.
A lot of aesthetically unpleasant things.
Oh yeah.
Just the fact that you feel like you've been punched in the stomach after eating it.
From the inside.
Yeah. Yes, there's a gnome trying to get out of your stomach. Gnome. Yeah. And it's just a lot of protein and a lot of carbs and a lot of dairy.
Yeah. A lot of everything. You've got the entire pyramid of food groups, right?
That should have been like a Saturday morning cartoon kind of.
Oh, yeah, on ABC, right? Instead of doing the little carbohydrates or whatever. They should have done, Mission Burrito.
Oh, your carbohydrates, kids.
Yeah, come on, gather around. Get in my tummy.
It's called a Mission Burrito. Dun, dun, dun. And then they sang.
We should bring back Schoolhouse Rock just to do that. Or was it Schoolhouse Rock or the other one?
Oh, there was... I want to get into this. There was Time Out for Timer.
Okay.
There was... And he was a cowboy.
Yeah.
The World of You or something like that.
It's coming back to me. I can visualize it. Yeah. I get it confused sometimes with some of the iconic commercials that were illustrated, right?
Yeah.
Like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah.
Right. That was illustrated.
Still, like...
There's no way you can do it in 3. Come on.
Yeah.
I call BS on that.
Yeah.
And then, my favorite, the Tootsie Roll song.
Oh,
what?
The animation style of that used to make me nauseous as a child.
Really? That was my favorite. That, I could sing it, like the world looks mighty good to me because Tootsie Rolls are all I see. I love that one.
And then they say Tootsie Roll, I love you, which is gross.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
Animation style looked like the illustrator. It's like the one kid in the yearbook staff who could semi-draw. Well, he's our illustrator because he's really good.
The Crest team, right? Crash Jowl. Oh, look, cavity creeps. Yeah. Make sure you brush with Crest after you eat your Mission Burrito. And how many bites does it take to get to the center of a Mission Burrito?
75.
All right. So, the Mission Burrito. So what was the rating?
For the Mission Burrito?
Yeah.
I'd say it's right where it needs to be.
Yeah. We're going Swiss on this guy.
Yeah. Because I think it tastes good. It's just, it's too much.
Is there a place that you remember going to a lot?
For Mission Burritos?
Yeah. Well, other than the one that we used to go to when we used to work together.
Yeah. There was the place that we don't know the name of called What Kind of Beans.
What Kind of Beans is,
That was the best, though. And then, I don't know, there's a couple places. That's the thing, is I don't know the names of any places. Just let's go to the burrito place.
La Taqueria gets ranked as one of the top Mission Burritos all the time.
Yeah.
But the one that I guess claimed to have started it is El Faro.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess the name of the guy is, Fabronio Ontiveros.
That's good. That's helpful for people.
I'm sure. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the Mission Burrito.
I haven't been to El Faro in a long time.
Yeah. Is there one out there in Martinez that you like?
Yeah, but I don't know the name of it. Just go and get a burrito. I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging out talking about branding with them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The one here in San Mateo that I like to go to is Pancho Villa, which I think there's one in San Francisco too.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
All right, moving on.
All right.
What's another one?
Okay. This is very subjective, and it's okay if no one agrees with me. Underrated, the Oakland Coliseum. I love the Oakland Coliseum. I love it because it's like when you go there, it's all business. There's no frills. You take Bart and then you walk across the thing.
The overpass or whatever, yeah.
And it feels like you're a cow going to an abattoir.
So, to be clear, which side of the Oakland Coliseum, the arena or the park? And then also for what event?
For baseball. And of course, that's not a thing anymore. But man, that thing was like, I was very impressed by it as a child. Like, okay, serious things happen here. They need to make it out of concrete so they can hose down the blood.
It literally is a coliseum.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Like, what I love about it is it's the pinnacle of horrible Bay Area sporting venues.
Yeah.
Like, now we have good sporting venues, but like when we were kids, like there was Candlestick
and the Coliseum.
Yeah, and they're both garbage.
Absolutely.
But the Coliseum was so like The Candlestick feels like a mistake. The Coliseum feels like you are being punished for liking the A's.
Well, I would say that, growing up when the A's were on television, right? Because I didn't go to my first A's game until I was an adult.
Yeah.
And seeing the camera view, like looking out into the outfield when you didn't have Mount Davis there, right? It wasn't that bad. You get to look towards the Oakland Hills. I can understand the actual stadium sucked. Like, I've been there. I was there to watch the A's play the Red Sox one time.
Yeah.
And like, it was like going into a prison, right? And you're like so blocked off from the field, right? Because it's a mile away to the field, it feels like. And those are the good seats, right? Yeah. And then when you try to go to get your concessions or have to go to the bathroom or something, you feel like you're in like this institutional hallway, right? Where it's, all concrete on every side. There's, like it's barely enough for like 3 people wide to walk. Yeah, it was just not
very echoey, and then just no aesthetics at all.
No.
It looked like it was like the head of internal security service in the Iron Curtain, like
oh God.
But then interestingly, so the Rolling Stones traditionally, I don't know, I guess they're still touring. I don't know anything about the current Rolling Stones, but they would start their tours in North America at the Coliseum.
Why there?
And I don't know why.
Well,
probably because they had all those people killed in Livermore. But, well, it's just one guy. But still. So, so the Stones would start. And I think there was all sorts of weird ritual. Like there was a hotel, like a not really nice hotel.
Mm-hmm.
It was by the Coliseum. And then people would party there before like the opening night concert. Because typically I think they would do like 3 nights in Oakland.
Yeah.
So there's a whole like Bay Area Rolling Stone fans cult.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bizarre to me that they would pick the Coliseum. But that's the Rolling Stones. That's their business. You know what I mean?
Maybe there's just no other option. Like Candlestick would have been like the other option of those years, right?
Yeah.
No one wants to go there to do a concert except for the Beatles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would agree. Like, I would not agree. Sorry. I am not going to agree. I think it is perfectly rated. It is a crappy place to go play a baseball game. I think it's overwhelmingly the opinion for the Coliseum.
I have.
You have quotes?
There's no I wouldn't agree with me. I just have a soft spot in my heart for how. Yeah,
it's weird. Okay. Like you have this because obviously you grew up in the East Bay and would go there to experience, the A's or whatever. Candlestick, on the other hand, there is just like an overwhelming like, oh yeah, I remember the days at Candlestick,
right.
That kind of thing. And it was our shitty environment, like the layers that you would have to wear to go to a Giants game in the middle of the summer, right?
Yeah,
so.
That's the best. That's the the rotten equivalent of the Oakland Coliseum. The stick was freezing in the middle of summer.
Yeah. But it's weird how both stadiums, and obviously we'll talk about some of this during our sports episode. Yeah. Both stadiums were baseball parks, right?
Right.
That got converted into a multi-purpose park,
right?
For football. And like I've seen the old photos of Candlestick. It looked great. I mean, sure. I mean, it was definitely larger than Seal Stadium. Yeah. But yeah, the ballpark, the aesthetics of the ballpark were like, I can see towards the bay, and then they sealed it off.
It was very progressive. But you know the story, right, of how they picked the site?
Oh, how was it?
So the architectural firm, I guess, or somebody, or the planning agency or something, mm-hmm. They knew about Candlestick Point, and I guess there was really nothing there. And then so they'd go out at lunch and check on it. It's like, oh, this is nice.
This is amazing out here. Yeah.
And so
try going after work.
yeah, exactly. Oh, and another thing about that Coliseum is amazing taco trucks on International Boulevard in Oakland, but also a lot of prostitutes. So be careful who you're talking to.
All right.
Just saying. All right. What's yours? What's your next thing?
Okay. This might be controversial.
Uh-huh.
And I know you've spent some time in Napa recently.
Yep.
I'm just going to say wine.
Just the whole category of
just the whole entire category of wine. And, there's going to be good stuff about it, but I will say overrated.
Just wine in general.
Yes. And sort of the opinion of it all. I believe it's a little overrated. I have good friends who are big into their wine, and they will probably fight me for this opinion. But, I just don't have the refined palate to distinguish what's good, what's bad, what's, needs more decanting, or I don't know. Like, I just don't have that.
Can I tell you a secret?
Okay.
You can just like the wine you like.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about all that other bullshit. That's the thing, is I think in the United States, we've gotten a little hog wild with like fancy pantsness with wine. Wine's not fancy pants.
Sure.
Wine is like cheaper than milk in France.
I know. Yeah. Like, does $100 bottle of wine have to taste better than a $15 bottle of wine?
Well, let's forget $100. Try like $2,000 bottle of wine.
No.
And the thing is like Napa's gotten really super conservative. And so it's just all these like rich old goons who like made their money as dentists. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to start a winery. And all they know how to do is like make these like gross steakhouse cabs that are just nonsense.
Yeah.
Like you can make all sorts of interesting stuff out of grapes that you could call wine. But Napa doesn't do it. Mm-hmm. So it's I'm both sympathetic to what you're talking about, and I would encourage you to be open-minded. But at the same time, I'm mostly sympathetic.
I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I preferred white.
Yeah.
Now I prefer red, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like, I couldn't tell you the difference. Like, I'll drink it. It's fine. Yeah. Weirdly enough, some of my friends and I, instead of going to Napa, we went to Fairfield for a winery out there. And it was lovely. And it was a beautiful winery. And, we did the tasting.
Yeah.
Spent, an hour there and just, had some food. It was great. And didn't have the snootiness, I guess, of Napa. Definitely didn't have the prices of Napa.
The snootiness thing, there's plenty of places you could go in Napa that are not.
That aren't.
There's a lot of tasting rooms that are just a little more chill. Mm-hmm. There's a Green Bay Packers winery in Napa. I just learned that.
Does it have a lot of good cheese with it? Or?
Yeah, probably. They probably have cheese. Yeah.
I didn't get specific with the topic, but it's just in general, I think it's a little overrated. I'm not opposed to it though. Like I do enjoy it, like I said.
Yeah.
Like a nice bottle of Camus is lovely, right? But like I said, a $15 bottle of wine, I'll enjoy just as much.
And just what you enjoy is what you enjoy. There's no if you're tasting things based on price, you're a poser idiot. So I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on then.
All right.
Your turn.
Blue Bottle coffee is overrated.
100%.
100%. Lining up to buy. It's good coffee.
Yeah.
But don't line up for it like a chump.
Oh my God.
You creeps.
Yeah. Do I need to see you pour it into this little funnel? No.
Yeah. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
It's coffee. It doesn't have to be. It's like wine. It doesn't have to be a fruitcake celebration. It's just. I don't even know what that means, but it doesn't have to be that. It's it's just good coffee is a wonderful thing. Don't get me wrong, but let's just all calm the hell down.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the other one? What's the name? Oh, Phil's. Have you been to a Phil's?
Yeah, and they also have
pour overs, and they give you please taste it and let us know what you think. And if we need to change anything, it tastes fine.
The thing is like I moved away, and then Phil's didn't exist when I left.
Yeah, and
then I came back, and it's like there's Phil's everywhere.
Yeah,
and then
you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. And the coffee's, again, it's fine. It's great coffee. Mm-hmm. And then Phil's also has weird labor issues where they're like, and I won't get into it because I'll get it wrong, but there was issues about unfair treatment of staff.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
All right. But yes, I would agree. Blue Bottle, any of those fancy hoity-toity pour over coffee places, overrated.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
It's like my dad. My dad would have, rolled over. But he, every morning he would go down to McDonald's and just get a cup of coffee there and start creating a little group of people that would hang out there. So.
That's awesome.
And in his later years, it was definitely, I'm like, what'd you do this morning? Yeah, of course I went to McDonald's, had my McDonald's coffee.
Yeah. So. No, I love that.
All right. My turn, right?
Yeah.
This one is about a movie. Okay. And I know we've had a movie episode where we've talked about a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think you had mentioned this.
Yeah.
Our friend Peter confirmed I should definitely watch this movie. I had never heard of the movie. Okay. And I don't know why I never heard the movie. It is an amazing movie. I finally watched it.
Yeah.
It was on YouTube and it was digitally restored. So it looked amazing. Like the scenes of San Francisco are pristine.
Yeah.
Right. It's The Conversation.
Okay. No, it's an insane movie. It's like
incredible movie.
Yeah.
So I would say underrated because I just didn't know about it. I'm sure in the halls of film theory and film history, it's probably spoken about a lot.
Yeah.
But I just didn't know about it. So I would say it's super underrated. I've sort of did a little more digging and it was sort of underrated because of when it came out the same year that he put out Godfather.
Yeah.
Right. Or maybe Godfather 2. I can't remember. One of the Godfathers. So there was like competition of his own, making, right, of Francis Ford Coppola. But it's such a beautifully made movie. And
it's like aesthetically fun to look at.
Oh, 100%. So Greg and I used to work, I guess, a couple blocks away from where most of that movie was filmed, right?
Oh, was it shot in the condos there?
Yes. Like above, so... Stepping away from the movie for 2 seconds, okay? Greg and I used to challenge ourselves to try to walk to the office by never walking on the street itself.
You can walk from BART to like these raised walkways.
Yeah.
Between like housing.
Yeah.
Between like condo complexes.
Exactly. Yeah. So like our office was right next to Sidney Walton Park, which is not, close to the BART station, right? So for maybe 8 blocks, we would, the first thing you would do is you would get on an escalator at the Embarcadero Hyatt
Center.
Yeah. And then go up to the second floor and then just wiggle your way around through the Embarcadero Center mall area, right?
Right.
And then cross over to I guess it's the Gateway Apartments or something, right?
Yeah. But architecturally, it feels like part of the Embarcadero.
Yeah, they're all tied together somehow.
Yeah.
Visually. So that was our challenge. And sometimes every morning we would just say like, yeah, I was able to do it today. But the movie itself was shot there. There's so many like scenes that we're familiar with.
Right.
Like the office building where he meets up with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
It's just a staircase at the Embarcadero 1.
Yeah.
Right. It's like one of those twirly staircases, right? And they've dressed it up as like this, brutalist, office building.
Yeah.
Right?
I think there's like a barber shop there now or something.
Yeah. But Gene Hackman, I guess a 40-something-year-old Gene Hackman, he's great in it.
Yeah. He looks tired and paranoid.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah, and Union Square looked amazing. Like it was beautiful. The bird's eye shot of Union Square is absolutely gorgeous. And then to see, Shirley from Laverne and Shirley in it, which is really cool.
That's right. And I think it's my favorite Coppola movie, actually.
Godfather is like top 5 movies,
right,
for me.
Yeah.
God, this is knocking on the door now. Like it's just. I'm so glad you recommended it.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad. So are you saying it's underrated or overrated?
I think it's underrated because there's just not, at least
in popular reputation.
Yeah. Like I said, and I'm sure in the film world, right, it's probably spoken about highly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But in sort of pop culture and like people would probably not come up with it as a Coppola movie because it always turns into,
Apocalypse Now and
The Godfathers, right? So, and weirdly enough, like, you've got two of the main characters from, The Godfather's in it, right? And then a couple of them, actors from American Graffiti.
Right.
Right. So it just, what a time to be in San Francisco in the Bay Area during that time.
Yeah. Well, good one. I'm glad you sat down and watched that, and I'm glad you inserted it into this episode.
Yeah. No. I think, between you and Peter, saying like, oh, I should watch it. I was definitely put that on the list. Hey, and it just got checked off right there.
All right, good.
Over to you, buddy.
The Oakland Museum is insanely underrated, and everyone should go to the Oakland Museum.
Tell me why. I've never been. So
see,
yeah.
So it's just a really good museum. It's a history museum and an art museum, and I think they have some science maybe. But it's just a beautiful complex by itself architecturally. But they specialize in California history, but they do it, I don't know, to me, like California history, when I hear that, I think of like fourth grade and just being bored and learning about the missions and stuff. But they have a great collection of California artists, and it's just cool. And so the first time I went there was for a Pixar retrospective of just Pixar crap. And that was cool in and of itself, but it was like I was stunned by the museum. And I've been back, and I think they had like an embarrassing robbery, I want to say like 10 years ago. Like someone just came in and took a bunch of paintings off the wall and ran out. Like an Inspector Clouseau.
Thomas Crown-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's just a lot of stuff just in general in Oakland that people don't think about. But Oakland is actually a pretty special city if you're willing to explore. There's a lot of cool stuff to see in Oakland. I guess that's my point. Okay? Just Oakland itself.
Yeah. No, I would love to go check it out one day. Yeah. Where is it, actually?
Oakland is underrated.
Oakland is underrated.
I want to say Oakland Museum. I want to say it's by Lake Merritt.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that one wasn't. I should have been a little more prepared to defend the Oakland Museum. I just remember it being really cool. Okay, Wayne?
Definitely. I'll definitely have to put that on the list to check out one day.
Okay.
But speaking of museums, though, which this is sort of a offshoot of it.
Mm.
So I've been doing some traveling recently, experiencing different airports.
Yeah.
And I feel like SFO is one of the best airports in the world.
What are you saying?
But it's not considered that. So I will say SFO underrated.
Okay. So I responded
very quickly.
Yeah. But now that you're talking, I can't remember a good airport I've ever been to in my life. So, just by that standard, SFO is pretty good.
I think it's just because it's one singular airport. Yeah. Sure, we've got different terminals, right? Yeah. But they're connected, right?
Right.
They're essentially one big circle.
Yeah.
And I mean, you go to LAX. LAX is a shit show.
Yeah.
Like it is not a well thought out,
right?
Layout.
Yeah.
And then you go to like O'Hare. I had to get a connecting flight. I had to jump on a shuttle that I literally got on through one of the gates, go down to a shuttle. The shuttle drove through the tarmac to go to another terminal. Like
absurd.
Crazy, right? Yeah. And I'm sprinting to my connecting flight.
Yeah.
I've been to, like airports like, the Harry Reid in Vegas where it takes like an hour to get to the rental car thing. Like you have to take a shuttle that takes forever. So the way that, SFO is set up, as well as like just getting there access wise on the freeway.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty awesome, I think.
Yeah. Now that Bart goes there.
Yeah. Yep.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And you got those great museum exhibits in SFO. And so that, talking about museums, right? They curate some amazing like exhibits where, especially with the history of aviation, and then they have just art exhibits with different artists. There's a telephone exhibit right now in Terminal 2 that is really cool. You see like, like the history of, like when it started off as, like a cranky phone,
Right.
where you hold the thing next to your ear, right? All the way to like a Mickey phone. So yeah, really cool.
Nice. Okay. I'm on board.
Okay. Nice. Anything else?
I have the city of Benicia. It's underrated. It's cute as a bug. There, it's
you know what? I'm going to agree with you. I would definitely agree with you on that one. After, I think you had mentioned, because we were talking about Benicia recently and the old state capitol, right?
Yeah.
And after you had talked about it, I was reminded that I think it was a soccer tournament that we had driven my daughter to. And we were driving through Benicia one time.
Yeah.
And I remember that main street, because it empties out right at the state capitol, right? That is a very cute city.
Yeah. It's so the main drag's like probably, I don't know, 8 blocks or something.
Yeah.
And it's just full of shops and stuff that if they were in Marin, they'd be like overstuffed and ridiculous and expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it feels like 20 years ago in a good way. Like there's no .com bullshit. There's the restaurants are good.
Yeah.
But not super fancy. There's a pier where people actually fish off of it, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like Benicia. Go check out Benicia, everybody. The only problem is it's like public transport wise. Like you can take the Vallejo ferry from the city. Otherwise, you're doing some freeway driving.
Yeah, in a bridge.
Yeah,
two bridges from this side. So.
Yeah.
And what's your connection to Benicia?
My sister lives there, and so I house sat for her. She has a job where she travels a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat for her in Benicia. And it was just lovely.
Nice. Shout out to your sister.
All right. I'll tell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It's like I had a couple other ones, but I mean, we can just quickly talk about it. Clam chowder bowl. We talked about just it itself. I think both of us were like, it's so overrated.
Oh, it's
right.
Just gluey.
Yeah.
Clam chowder in bread.
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
There's that. Currently, there's a crab sandwich at the ballpark, which, it's crab. It should never be that expensive, but crab itself is so expensive these days. Dungeness crab.
I know.
And I think that in itself makes it overrated in my mind.
Yeah.
It could taste amazing. My daughter just, went to the ballpark and shared it with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And, she can't stop talking about it. And she said it's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's like $30 for a sandwich, right?
Yeah, that's silly.
Yeah. So I would say because of that, it's overrated.
A woman I dated in Detroit, she lived a while in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
So she has that Baltimore crab thing.
Oh, the Maryland crabs, the blue crabs. Yeah. Oh God, we had a comment one time that the blue crabs are way better than Dungeness crabs from your friend.
People need to calm down and think about what they're saying before they open their mouths, because Dungeness crab is sweet and nice. Oh, I know who it was. It was Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. And I like soft-shelled crabs. I like Maryland crabs. I like them. Don't get me wrong. Dungeness is just better.
There's more meat in one leg of a Dungeness than there is the entire blue crab.
Yeah. And then the blue crab, you have to dump all that dumb.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. It's just a delivery mechanism for
spice.
Oh,
shoot. I think Watson just texted you. I want to fight you, Mills.
Do you have any other?
That's it. Yeah. But that was definitely fun. This episode was actually inspired by my daughter, Audrey. She was like, oh, you guys should do an overrated, underrated episode. So thanks, Audrey.
Thank you, Audrey. It was a good idea.
Yeah. If anybody else has any more ideas for episodes, please send us a message at hellafoggypodcast@gmail.com, or you can go to our Instagram and let us know there at hellafoggypodcast. Any other ways to get a hold of us, Greg? Text us, through our text Greg. Text Greg. All of Greg's friends can just text him directly.
Right.
Make him feel loved. Make him feel like he has friends. All right.
All right. Thank you, Wayne.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Next episode, we may have a guest. Just as a teaser, we are going to have our first guest on the pod.
Yeah, and a good guest too.
We haven't spoken to this individual for a very long time, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, me too.
All right, adios, Greg.
Bye.
Enjoy your mission burrito. Make sure you section it out into like the entire week. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yes. Cool.
All right.
Thing.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. Run over there? Okay. She's got to microwave something. Good grief. Can you hear it?
I can't hear.
No, you can't.
When she talked, I heard murmuring, but that was
very Peanuts murmuring. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was done with a trumpet mute.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.